or not, but the year's almost over. 2023, almost done. I know, shocking. This, however, means that it is time for my yearly favorites. Mostly K-beauty, but also there's some other skincare brands that managed to snuck in. And for today's video, part one, we're going to start with my favorite cleansers, both oil cleansers and second step foaming cleansers from the year 2023. In case you don't know me yet, hi, my name is Ulrike. I am a K-beauty and skincare content creator. I've been blogging about Korean skincare since 2016-ish for a long, long time. And I'm really happy to have you with me on the skincare journey. Okay, let's get started. So, which cleansing balms and which one cleansing oil were my faves? One might not surprise you because I've been raving about it this entire year. It is not a Korean brand, and it's this one, which is the Geek & Gorgeous Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm. I don't even have to say much more about it because I have shown it quite a lot on this channel. And I probably will put in a close-up that I filmed a while ago when I did a video on cleansing balms that shows you the texture. This is a very simple cleansing balm. It doesn't have any sort of bells and whistles. It's unfragranced. It's very simplistic and minimalist, as are all Geek & Gorgeous products. But the thing about Geek & Gorgeous products is they just don't need any frou-frou, bells and whistles, super complicated ingredients. They're simple, but they work. And this really works. It's probably in terms of just the cleansing action and removing makeup, it's the best cleansing balm I've tried. I want to say full stop. It just really gets rid of everything except for waterproof mascara. It can't remove that. And also, even if you wear regular mascara, you will still have to cleanse off sort of the last bits. But I think that's the case for all oil cleansers. You never find one that truly gets rid of everything, especially if you wear very heavy eye makeup. But this really just removes the eye makeup, even the glitter, so well that afterwards I don't need to rub around my eye too much. Most of it is already kind of gone after that first cleansing step. And the texture is really lovely. It is very simple, so it's not quite as elegant as the other cleansing balm that I really liked, but it also is very affordable. So truly, this one is an absolute delight. I love it. I would always repurchase it. This was sent to me by the brand, but I would also pay I think it's like 10 euros that it costs. Wonderful. Just truly, if I had to choose just one cleansing balm for this year, this would be my favorite oil cleanser, hands down. And the second oil cleanser that I really, really liked is another cleansing balm, and it is this one from Banila, which I don't know if I still have a close-up filmed. If I do, I will put it in, because I feel I talked about this one as well. And I really, really enjoyed this one so much. I think this is the perfect cleansing balm specifically for people with dry skin and mature skin, because it is very, very rich and it's really comfortably nourishing on the skin. This is the Banila Clean It Zero Ceramide Cleansing Balm. The cleansing action is fantastic, as is the case for all Banila cleansing balms. I have tried the original, the pink one as well. I feel this one is better. The texture to me is less waxy, more creamy, and I also feel it removes better. This is something that I really like about the Geek & Gorgeous one as well, by the way. Both of these, this one and the Geek & Gorgeous one, remove without a trace. You don't have that weird waxy feeling that you sometimes get from cleansing balms that don't emulsify well enough. And it just feels a little bit more nourishing than any of the other cleansing balms that I've tried. It is pricier than the Geek & Gorgeous one, but I also do feel that it is a tad more elegant. It feels more luxurious when you use it. I definitely prefer it to the original Banila. I'm really impressed with the formula. I'm very impressed with Banila lately. All of their makeup products have been top-notch as well this year. I can see why they kind of made a comeback and have become hyper popular again. And then the oil cleanser number 3 that I really liked is finally a cleansing oil. And it is the Haruharu Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Balm. This year, cleansing oils, I wasn't that impressed with most of them, but I really like this one. It reminds me quite a bit of the Skin 1004 cleansing oil. However, I think this one is actually a little bit better in terms of removing makeup and emulsifying and really just rinsing off like a dream. This feels very light, but it still feels potent enough, and you can see it as well when you apply it when it comes to removing makeup. It just has this silkiness to it that I really like, and it also doesn't feel stripping. It doesn't feel like it's too heavy. It just has this perfect balance between nourishing and really respecting your skin barrier and supporting your skin barrier health and being moisturizing, but not being overpowering. I think this should work very well for all skin types, both on the oilier side and on the drier side. I think it would also probably work well if you do that whole oil cleansing, trying to get rid of your sebaceous filaments, massaging it in for minutes method. Although honestly, I'm not sold on that method. Most of the TikTok stuff that I see, I'm like, I don't know. I would always rather go with a salicylic acid cleanser or a BHA liquid to get rid of blackheads. I think that works a lot better than spending minutes just massaging your nose. But, if that is what works for you, this would be, I think, a good choice. And I think it's much better than the viral manufactory oil. It's also, I believe, fragrance-free from what I remember. I'll double check. Otherwise, I'll put something in here if it's not. But I'm pretty sure because most Haruharu products are. Haruharu is another brand that this year has really impressed me. And onto the foaming cleansers, my favorites for 2023. And there is one cleanser in particular that definitely stands out and is probably the one I would choose if I only chose one. And it is this one. This one just changed packaging, so I still have the old packaging, but I believe the formula, I'm pretty sure the formula has not changed. So it's still the same fantastic foaming cleanser. Truly, it's the best. This is the Beplain Greenful pH Balanced Cleansing Foam. Again, I think they changed the name as well. I think it's now called Mung Bean something, but same formula, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But again, if not, I put it somewhere here. I'm going to double check the ingredient list. This, actually, I'm always surprised that not that many, especially TikTok influencers, talk about this. Because we're always kind of trying to talk about this is really popular in Korea. This really, really is popular and has been since before the pandemic. Beplain, very underrated brand here in the West. For a while, they were kind of getting a bit of recognition, but that has kind of died off. And I'm not sure why, because Beplain is such a good brand if you have sensitive skin. This cleanser, it's so good. Whenever I use this, and it looks pretty much unused simply because I had a little like 50 ml, 20 ml mini that I've just been using. I just emptied this. You only need a tiny, teeny amount. So this lasts forever, basically. And for that, it's actually quite affordable. So anyway, that explains why this looks unused, in case you think I just wave things into the camera and don't use them. I have used this a lot. So this cleanser, whenever I use it, my skin feels almost as if it's already been moisturized. This is so gentle and so moisturizing and sort of softening. I think that's why I'm always so in love with this cleanser. It just kind of softens the face. I have been using this so much that I've kind of neglected trying out other foaming cleansers because I just kind of always grab this one. I'm still always trying to rotate cleansers so that I can just see what's out there and I also just kind of tend to get bored after a while. At the moment, I've switched to another really fantastic cleanser, but it's too early to put it in the 2023 favorites category. That new cleanser might dethrone this one, but otherwise this one is just wonderful. It has this really beautiful green texture and it foams up very softly and nicely. It only has very gentle cleansing surfactants and just overall very hydrating, gentle ingredients. If you have sensitive skin, if you have skin that dries out very easily while you cleanse it, this is great. I really don't understand why there aren't more people talking about it, to be honest. And then there was another very, very gentle foaming cleanser that really surprised me. This brand, throughout the year, really surprised me, positively surprised me. I just did a review on another product from the brand, and there was someone really angry at me for reviewing the product, even though I really liked it. I'm still not quite sure why this person was so mad at me. They were like, oh, she pretends to be an expert on the brand. I'm not an expert on anything, except maybe writing, because that's kind of what I do. I write, I review things, I give my opinion on things. And since I've been writing about skincare I really did start in 2015. So I've been doing it for quite a while. So I do know a thing or two about ingredients, but I don't claim to be an expert on any brands. Anyway, when it comes to this cleanser, this one from The Ordinary, it was one of their new releases for the year. And I really have been enjoying it so much, especially on days where my skin just kind of doesn't want any fuss, where I just want something hyper gentle, hyper soothing, no fuss, just straightforward cleansing action without stripping, without being too aggressive, too harsh, too complicated. If I really go through a phase where my skin is hypersensitive because, I don't know, I've used too many acids, the change in temperature has been kind of bad at the moment. We had snow yesterday and today we're getting almost 10 degrees Celsius. It went from -7 to 10. Things like that kind of overwhelm my skin very easily. This is when I reach for this cleanser, and it is the Ordinary Glucoside Foaming Cleanser. It's just really completely fuss-free. If you're annoyed with overly fragranced, overly complicated, weird mystery ingredient containing cleansers, if you don't use a lot of makeup, if you just need something that cleanses and that's absolutely it, but also respects your skin barrier, this is a really great choice. Everything The Ordinary put out this year, pretty much I've loved. Their other cleanser, the Milky Cleanser, also very, very good. I've kind of underused it a little bit. I have barely touched it because, again, I kind of just always reach for that Beplain cleanser or this one. But maybe for the new year, I'll give you a review on that one as well, because it's also really, really great. I don't know, I've become a fan of The Ordinary. I don't know how it happened. Not an expert. Not an expert. Don't claim to be an expert on The Ordinary. I still don't quite understand. What isn't The Ordinary expert? Can someone explain that to me? Is it someone who sells it? I don't quite. It just confused me because, again, I actually really liked the recent products. So I don't know why people are angry. Anyway, this was a great cleanser. Also very affordable. So if you have sensitive skin, if you need something simple, also kind of, I feel this is a good one for the family. You know, if you have teenage kids and you also have a male partner, this is one that you could just put in the family bathroom. Pretty much everyone can use it. I mean, small children, maybe not. I don't think they really need a cleanser, honestly, but certainly teenage children. And I think it's a great one for men because it's kind of neutral. And I feel that men tend to prefer that. It's a little bit gender stereotypical, but you know what I mean. Yeah, well done, The Ordinary. And last but not least, a really special quite unique second step cleanser that I've also already talked about on this channel. And it is always kind of hard to sell it because I feel it is a bit of a niche product. It will not work for all skin types. Please watch the video where I talk about this one because I explain why it might not work for you. But I love it. And I really could not put it in my favorites for the year because I just had so much fun with this cleanser. And it is this one, the Lalarecipe Yuzu Self-Foaming 3-in-1 Peel Cleanser, bright yellow, which I enjoy. You might remember those self-foaming masks, those bubble masks that were really all the rage on YouTube for a while because they were kind of fun to try out. So you put them on, it's kind of like a gel, you put it on and it instantly foams up. It usually contains baking soda or enzymes. In this case, it's enzymes that perform a sort of cleansing and self-foaming action. You leave it on for around a minute. Usually I just brush my teeth while I use it. And then you use a little bit of water to emulsify it again and just kind of massage it in very gently. And then you rinse it off. And it will really just give you this very deep, clarifying action, which is also why it doesn't work for everyone, because it can be a bit harsh. It does also contain fragrance, so again, might not be for everyone. But for my skin, which is combo skin, it has been really good because afterwards your skin just has this almost like a feeling of a detox. It just looks and feels so clean. And it really feels so smooth. It definitely has a very positive physical peeling effect on the skin that afterwards you just feel fresh and your skin just kind of looks rosy and happy. And if you also use a sheet mask afterwards, I always feel it just, the ingredients really just sink into the skin better. I just really love the experience. Again, not for everyone. Make sure you do well with this type of enzyme cleanser. Maybe try it out, patch test it a little bit on your wrist, or here's a good place to patch test as well. But if you have more oily skin or combo skin, this might be worth a try. I just really love it. And that was it. My favorite cleansers for 2023. We're going to continue next in part 2 with toners. So watch out for that. Toners are my favorite skincare category. So I have a lot to say. And yeah, if you're new here, it would be fantastic if you stuck around. Subscribing to smaller channels is such a big help for us. Very hard to grow these days on YouTube. I just reached 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. I am so grateful to those people that subscribed. I know I'm still quite amateurish. I have to work with very simple gear, shall we say. I haven't made any money off of YouTube yet. And now I think I make like 20 bucks or something, but I'm very excited to see the growth, and hopefully I can invest in better equipment, especially lighting soon. And I just am very grateful, especially to the first wave of subscribers that have supported me through all the ups and downs of bad audio and weird lighting and I know not what, strange hair, which I have today because my hair is so frizzy. It's just, I don't know. I don't think I will ever be a perfect YouTuber, but maybe I don't have to be, I'm just going to continue being me, and it would be great if that makes you subscribe. And if not, that's okay too. Maybe leave a thumbs up or a comment, a nice comment, please. This is what I've noticed since I've hit 1,000 subscribers. The comments are getting spicier, shall we say. It is an interesting experience for a people pleaser like me to deal with not always nice people. But as long as you're respectful, please comment and tell me maybe what your favorite cleansers were, what you felt about the products that I liked, and which ones you like that you feel maybe I haven't talked about enough yet. I see you again in the next video, and I look forward to it. Until then, please take care. Bye.